G'day and welcome to another Pokemon Go video. So today going to do a run through of 5 Great League battles. So obviously I'm rank 9, so I'm just below 2500. I've been trying out some new Great League teams, and some are doing well, some are doing okay, and some are doing absolutely appallingly, which is why my rankings drop so much. So if you've got any suggestions for teams, throw them in the comments. I'd love to hear them. So I'm going to jump in and run my 5 battles. So I'm going to run the same team that I did last time. So this is the second set of 5 that I'm running with this team. So like I always say, a bit more consistency is always good. It'll give you a bit better option in terms of knowing who to switch out for, and who to expect to come in and that sort of stuff. So it's once you get used to a team, makes it a lot better in terms of switching and not having to think so much, because it'll be more familiar. You have those matchups before, know exactly who to switch out to, who to switch into, and stuff like that. So I'm going to jump straight in and we'll see how we go. So I'm really hoping that I manage to get some decent leads. It's all about the lead match. Well, not all about, but very, very helpful to have a good lead match. So this is an interesting one. So we've got the mirror here, so we'll see whose Galvantula is better. So in this sort of situation, so we've both got the exact same CP as well. In this situation, I like to be the second person to pull that charge move. So I don't think I'm going to shield this. And then, oh, that is brutal. And they got the fast move through. That's really frustrating, but fine. So they may shield this one up. We'll see what they do here. So they do. So that's interesting. So I'm going to throw my... Oh, so the question is, so I'm going to shield this up, and we'll see what they do. So I should have thrown my Buzz Bug, really, but I didn't. So it is what it is. So we'll see if they shield this up. They may go 2 shields into this one, and they have, so that's interesting. Let's see what they've got here. So they've swapped into Altaria, so that's really good for me. So let's see what happens here. So they're going to probably Sky Attack me here. They may Dragon Pulse, but to be honest, they'll probably Sky Attack here. Yep, so Sky Attack, so it's not very effective, so I can just really go to town on this. And I really did not want to press that then, but that's fine. Let's see what happens. So I don't think they're very close to loaded energy on the... Oh, so this is getting me actually very, very close. So I'm going to let this go. It's not going to KO, but I should be able to get to my Sky Attack in time. So I'm just going to pull the trigger here. They'll come back in with I imagine with the Galvantula, and we'll see what happens. So, and they'll just one straight up fast move will take me out. So we'll see how that goes. So yeah, they've come back in, one straight up fast move, and it took me out. So let's see what they do here. So I will have to shield this up, I think. Just because it could be, if it's the Bug Buzz, then it's going to do a whole lot of damage. So I can't let that happen, and it is the Bug Buzz. So, and I'm just going to go once more and then throw, because I can't risk them getting a Bug Buzz on me. If they get Bug Buzz, it'll absolutely wreck this thing. So I need to take that out, and let's see what they've got in the back. So Leaf Blade, very good for me against the good old Azumarill. I should be able to get to a second Leaf Blade before they get to their charge move. Let's see if I can. Oh, it's close. So I was able to, so that's happy days, and that should KO the Azumarill. Let's see. And it does. So 2 of those usually, well, takes those out, so happy days. So there's the first battle done, so that went all right. Them swapping into the Altaria against my Skarmory worked out well, so first time, and we'll jump into the next one. So I'll run the same set of 3, obviously, and we'll see how we go. So also Pepper, 24.97. Was that the same as the last one in terms of rank? So it's certainly not the same matchup. We've got, so this will be interesting. So they've got to surely switch this out. So they may switch out after 3. Let's see what they do. So they have. So for this, I have no idea. So I'm really hoping that's not a thunder. If it is, I've made a big mistake. It's a rock slide, so happy days. So I think what I should have done there is definitely switched out into the Shiftry there. Although, so the reason I didn't switch out into Shiftry is because it's weak to. So this is going to be interesting. If it's the thunder, no, I should have shielded. I wanted to shield and then I accidentally hit not now. Oh, that's brutal. So that's 100% my own fault. But I mean, it is what it is. So I'm going to commit to the farm down here, which is a big call because that's going to do a huge amount of damage. So the rock slided up there. Let's just commit to this farm down and hope their counters don't do too much damage. Let's see what they have. So I fully expect their Lapras to come back out. Let's see. So it's something else. Oh, so this is not good at all for me. Really not good. So I need to switch out of this. And I'm going to discharge here straight up because, yeah, I've got nothing. So I'm going to go straight double discharge here. Let's see if I can. So I'm going to have to commit this second shield. They've got a shield and we'll see who gets there first. So I fully expect them to be getting there before me. Or not. In terms of the next charge move, that's the one that's important. And let's see how we. So they've let that go. So that's interesting. So they're obviously and they've got the charge move for the Lapras. So it's good play on their part. I really had nothing for the. Let's just throw this. They've got the charge move, and I'm going to be one fast moved away from being taken out. So not switching out quickly enough really cost me there. And then that's good game. So I really needed to switch out into the Shiftry should have been against the Deoxys defense there, and then had the Skarmory against their Toxicroak. So hard to know. It's impossible to know what people have in the back. So yeah, it is what it is. It's got a relatively good lead, but they just absolutely schooled me in the back end of that. So what are you going to do? Yeah, just trying to think of what's the best option. So this is really not good for me. So I'm just trying to think of what is going to be better. So I'll shield this up. I assume it's going to be just a Bone Club, but even a Bone Club at this point is going to be bad. So again, I don't know why I've just switched into this, because let's see what they do here. So this is probably going to be a Shadow Ball and absolutely wreck me. Oh no, so it's a Bone Club as well. So that's fine. I will throw my Grass move, and I'm hoping to bait a shield here. I'm really hoping for a shield here. Yeah, so I got the shield, so that's good. Let's see what they throw out. So the Vigoroth is going to absolutely wreck me, and that's not ideal. So I'm just trying to think of what is going to be better against the. So I think what I'm going to have to do is throw in the Skarmory. Not shield this Body Slam. Body Slams are going to add up. I don't know how many moves it is to a Body Slam. and I've just done back-to-back body slam, so 0 moves to a body slam apparently. Yeah, so this is not going well at all, so I really need to farm this down. So I'm going to try, and I'm not going to commit a shield here, which is less than ideal, let's be honest. It's going to take me real close, but I should have enough. So I have Sky Attacked here, which is the wrong move. The right move is switch out into the Galvantula, which I will do now. And I've just done Bug Buzz, and that's horrible move. So what I should have done, which costs less damage, less energy, and does more damage, is so I have to shield this up. So I should have done, obviously, I'll just try and charge this down, because if I don't, then I'm screwed. They're probably coming in with a fast move. Oh, they're not, so that's interesting. A charge move, sorry. Let's see what this does. They will probably shield this one up, and I'm really hoping I can get another one, and I can't. Let's go for a Sky Attack here, and I haven't got enough energy. I have not got enough energy. So, well, I had enough energy, but then they fast moved me, and we got a CMP tie, and they won the CMP tie. So that's really bad. Had I not used Bug Buzz, different game. So that's completely my fault, that loss there. And this is what I mean. Practice with your team, and you'll get used to it and actually be able to win. So it should be 2-1, but instead it's 1-2. Frustrating, but this is how you learn, and this is why I'm practicing, and why I would recommend everybody get into some practice. So this is a interesting one. I don't know what the best option is here. I've got nothing that's really great against this, so I'm just going to shield this up, because I have absolutely no idea what it's going to be. Probably a Magnet Bomb. Yeah, there you go, Magnet Bomb. Let's see what they do. So they're still staying in, so that's fine. I'll just throw my own charge move, I guess. I need to start throwing these. Let's see how much damage it does. Oh, they shielded that up, so I'll go another one and see what they do there. Okay, so they obviously get the CMP priority. I'm going to not shield this, and it's another Magnet Bomb. Let's see how much damage it does. So it's not effective, but it basically takes out 1/3 of my health. Just shows you how squishy this is. Not very effective, and takes it out completely, so happy days. Let's see what they throw in now. So a Jump Pluff, so I really need to get to this Bug Buzz, and I got there, so happy days. So if they don't shield this, it will do a lot of damage. Oh, so not that much damage. So I'm not going to shield this. I'm going to let this go, and then I'm going to bring in the Skarmory, and really hope they have something weak to. Let's see, they should switch out here. Let's see what they switch into. So it's a Zoomerul, which is absolutely fine with me. Should be able to get to 2 of these before they can get to. Well, it's going to be close. Let's see what they do. So they may be quitting the game here. No. Oh, wow. I did not even get close to getting to 2 of those. So I will use this second shield, just because I obviously want to. So let's count 1, 2, 3, and I'll throw mine because I don't want to over farm and get absolutely smashed by the charge move. I can let this go. Oh, I did not actually realize they had a shield in the back. So let's hope I get to, and I didn't get to it. Did not get to it. So this switches things around. because this Ice Beam should KO, which it does, unfortunately, at this range. So I'm going to Sky Attack because I do not want to be hit by another charge move. And I should be able to fast move farm that Jump Bluff down. I don't know what it's running in the back as its charge move, because I just have absolutely no idea. I'm really hoping for a grass type move. I don't see it having... Does it have an electric move? That would be the only thing. That's Energy Ball is not very effective, so happy days. And at this point they know that's game over, so happy days. That Jump Bluff was a wild card. I wasn't actually sure what charge moves it had, but I was pretty safe with the Skarmory there, just because being grass and flying, being steel and flying should have resisted most of its things, so happy days. And having the grass typing meant that my Sky Attacks and my flying moves were super effective, so happy days. So 2-1 at the moment, which is really nice. 2-2 at the moment. It should be 3-1 because of my incompetence in that previous game, throwing the Bug Buzz instead of throwing the Volt Switch. Its electric charge move there, just really frustrating. So we'll throw out the... so this is really bad for me. I do not like... so I'm going to let this... I'm going to shield this up. And I think I'm going to throw the move straight up, just because it does so much damage. I'm going to go 1 over in terms of charging. Just because I wanted to make sure they weren't going to switch out, and I will Bug Buzz now. I'm really hoping not to get a shield. It'd be really nice not to, and of course I got the shield, so that's fine. So I'm going to second shield this and go for another Bug Buzz, because this is really my only play against the Umbreon here. So let's just try and get to this Bug Buzz before they get to theirs. So we may have CMP tied there, so it'll be interesting to see if they go straight in for an attack. Let's see if they shield. They don't, and that's absolutely perfect for me. Absolutely perfect. Really happy with that one. So what have they got? A Skarmory, so that's going to tear me a new one, but with this all this damage here, the Volt Switches and the Discharge are going to do huge amounts of damage. If I can get to another Volt Switch before it can get to a Sky Attack, which I can't Volt Switch, another Discharge before it can get to a Sky Attack, which I obviously can't, that was going to be very, very happy days, but obviously it didn't happen. We're both down to 0 shields, and I should be able to take the win here, so I'm going to let it attack first, maybe. Let's see if it actually does throw its move. It does. What does it throw, and how much damage does it do? So it shows the Flash Cannon, and that probably does a bit more than my... Let's see. Probably does a little bit more than the Sky Attack. Let's see, but it also costs a whole lot more damage, and it means I can throw a second one of these straight up and KO here. Let's see what it has in the back. So I'm gonna let this thing thunder me once, because I need to be able to get to a charge move before it can... Let's see what it does. Oh, is it gonna try and fast move farm me down here? It has, so this is not good for me. Oh, so let's see what move it has. I'm really hoping that it doesn't do 50% damage. Oh, it doesn't, so that's really good for me. It's going to be able to throw another one. That shouldn't do too much damage. I really need to get to... So Thunderbolt, so again, it's going to take me close. Can I get there? Oh, And so that's super close. So its counter damage just does a lot. It does so much damage. So that was really good play on their part. I have like 1 HP left, which is insane. Really happy with that. So I was waiting for them to throw their energy on my Skarmory, and they didn't. So that really was very close, and as soon as they threw it on the Skarmory, I was going to switch out, but obviously they didn't. They just fast moved. They just farmed that thing down. So I mean, good on them. But I managed to pull off the win there. So 3 wins, and well, one that I should have won, but we all saw me use Bug Buzz on a fairy type on a Azumarill when the option was to discharge. So one, it costs a whole lot more energy to, well, not a whole lot more, it costs more energy to Bug Buzz, and it does so much less damage, and I lost the game. So that is, so there, should have gone 4-1, so actually that went pretty well. It'll boost me up probably to 2501, which is nice. So in the rank 9 region again, let's claim that and find out. So 2503, okay, cool. So a little bit higher than I thought it was going to go, but happy with that team. So, and the Skarmory there actually did come in useful. So I don't know, maybe it's worth sticking around with that Skarmory to see how we get on, but that's a little bit of a better way to run through it, and I did all right there, except for that one massive error that cost me the game, cost me game 3, but it is what it is. So hopefully that was useful for someone. It also sort of highlights how one, squishy Galvantula is, and 2, how sort of strong it can be. It charges really quickly, and so one of the big ones that's the problem is Umbreon. And as you can see, so that's why I've swapped out into out of my Alolan Raichu, because the bug typing and versus dark type, and I'm seeing more and more dark type, and in particular Umbreons, and so that's why I've switched out into it to try and get that advantage there. So happy that they didn't shield that second one. Had they gone 2 shields in, might have been a different story, but you never know. So hopefully that was useful for someone, showed a little bit of a guide of what to do, and definitely what not to do. Do not use Bug Buzz against an Azumarill. I think that's fairly well known, especially when your other move is an electric type move. So yeah, happy days. 3 out of 5, not too bad. Should have been 4, but my mistake. So thanks very much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.